Telangana Cybersecurity Bureau presents Fraud Ka Full Stop, a series that features true cybercrime stories from Telangana. The stories shared in this podcast are based on real incidents. Names and identifying details have been changed to protect the privacy of those involved. The dramatization of the case that you are about to see has been created using AI. Any resemblance to any person, living or deceased, is purely coincidental and unintentional. रिया शर्मा 24 साल की थी, एक जूनियर असिस्टेंट एक साधारण रूटीन के साथ। ऑफिस, घर और फैमिली के बीच उसकी लाइफ सीधी और सरल चल रही थी। उसकी एंगेजमेंट हो चुकी थी और वो धीरे धीरे अपने फ्यूचर के प्लान्स बना रही थी। फिर एक रात एक फोन कॉल ने सब कुछ हिला दिया। सूरज ढल चुका था। रिया ऑफिस से घर आई ही थी जब उसकी फ्रेंड मीरा का कॉल आया। उसकी आवाज में एक अजीब सी घबराहट थी। रिया, तुम्हारी फोटोज टेलीग्राम पे सर्कुलेट हो रही हैं, न्यूड फोटोज। एक सेकंड के लिए रिया को लगा उसने गलत सुना। क्या? बस इतना ही बोल पाई वो। मीरा ने उसे एक लिंक भेजा। स्क्रीन पर जो देखा उससे रिया की रूह कांप उठी। फोटोज उसकी तरह लग रही थी। उसका चेहरा क्लियरली दिख रहा था, लेकिन शरीर उसका नहीं था। इमेजेस मॉर्फ्ड थी, लेकिन इतनी रियलिस्टिकली एडिट की गई थी कि पहली नजर में फर्क समझना मुश्किल था। टेलीग्राम के कई ग्रुप्स में वो फोटोज शेयर हो रही थी। अननोन लोग कमेंट कर रहे थे, फॉरवर्ड कर रहे थे। थोड़ी देर बाद रिया को अननोन नंबर से मैसेजेस आने शुरू हुए। कुछ लोग धमकी दे रहे थे, कुछ ब्लैकमेल, कुछ नकली सुसाइड वीडियोस भेज रहे थे। हर मैसेज का मकसद एक ही था, रिया को डराना। जब रिया ने मीरा से पूछा कि ये सब कौन कर रहा है, एक नाम सामने आया। एक अननोन यूजर जो आर्यन के नाम से ऑपरेट कर रहा था। मल्टीपल टेलीग्राम आईडीज और अलग अलग फोन नंबर्स से वो रिया की मॉर्फ फोटो सर्कुलेट कर रहा था। रिया ने ना आर्यन को कभी देखा था, ना कभी बात की थी। आर्यन के लिए रिया सिर्फ एक रैंडमली चुनी हुई टारगेट थी। रिया की सिंपल जिंदगी, जो कुछ घंटे पहले तक बिल्कुल शांत और सुखी थी, अब एक डिजिटल नाइटमेयर बन चुकी थी। और रिया समझ ही नहीं पा रही थी कि ये सब रुकेगा कैसे। ये सिर्फ एक ऑनलाइन इंसिडेंट नहीं था, ये उसकी पर्सनल लाइफ पर सीधा अटैक था। इसके बाद क्या हुआ, आइए सुनते हैं इस केस के इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग ऑफिसर की जुबानी।
బాధిత మహిళ ఆమె యొక్క మార్పుడు ఫొటోస్ టెలిగ్రామ్ గ్రూప్లో సర్క్యులేట్ అవుతున్నాయని తెలుసుకొని ఆమె కుటుంబ సభ్యులు మరియు ఆమె ఫ్రెండ్తోని పోలీస్ స్టేషన్కి వచ్చి ఫిర్యాదు చేయడం జరిగింది. ఆ సమయంలో తీవ్రమైన ఆందోళన, బాధ, భయంగా కనిపించడం జరిగింది. బాధిత మహిళ, ఆమె కుటుంబ సభ్యులు మరియు ఆమె కాబోయే భర్త ఆమెకు ఎమోషనల్గా బాగా సపోర్ట్ చేయడం జరిగింది. ఆమెను ఫిర్యాదు చేయడానికి ఎంకరేజ్ చేయడం జరిగింది. అదేవిధంగా ఆమె మాకు ఇన్వెస్టిగేషన్లో కూడా హెల్ప్ చేయడానికి ఉపయోగపడ్డది. ఎప్పుడైతే మాకు ఫిర్యాదు అందిన వెంటనే ఆ బాధిత మహిళ నుంచి మేము ఎవిడెన్స్ కలెక్ట్ చేయడం జరిగింది. దానిలో భాగంగా స్క్రీన్ షాట్స్, అదేవిధంగా ఏవైతే లింక్స్ ఏవైతే గ్రూప్లో సర్క్యులేట్ అయినాయో వాటిని ప్రిజర్వ్ చేయడం జరిగింది. అదేవిధంగా ఏవైతే లింక్స్ని ఏ గ్రూప్లో అయితే షేర్ చేశారో ఆ టెలిగ్రామ్ సంబంధించిన వాళ్ళకు నోటీస్ కూడా పంపించడం జరిగింది. ఇమ్మీడియట్గా వాటిని రిమూవ్ చేయమని నోటీస్ పెట్టడం, అదేవిధంగా వారి నుంచి ఎవరు చేశారు అనే ఆ డాటాను కూడా తెప్పియడం జరిగింది. అదేవిధంగా ఆ వచ్చినటువంటి డాటాను మేము విశ్లేషణ చేసి ఇది ఎక్కడి నుండి ఆపరేట్ చేశారనేది వెరిఫై చేయడం జరిగింది, చేస్తాము. అదేవిధంగా బాధిత మహిళకు కూడా ఆమె ప్రైవసీకి సంబంధించినటువంటి విషయంలో కూడా లీగల్ ప్రొటెక్షన్ కూడా ఇవ్వడం జరిగింది. ఈ కేసులో ముఖ్యంగా ఏంటంటే బాధితురాలని వేధించడానికి వాళ్ళు ఫేక్ ఐడెంటిటీస్ని ఉపయోగించడం జరిగింది, మార్పుడు ఫొటోస్ ఉపయోగించడం జరిగింది. ఫేక్ ప్రొఫైల్స్తోని ఎవరైతే ఈ సోషల్ మీడియా ప్లాట్ఫామ్లో బాధిత అంటే మామూలుగా మహిళలు కానీ ఎవరైతే ఉంటారో వారిని వేధించడానికి ఇదే పనిగా వాళ్ళు చేయడం జరుగుతూ ఉంది.
The month of March, we honor women, we celebrate women, And I have realized that there is no greater empowerment than making sure women are safe and they are secure. Especially आज के ज़माने में जब हम इस साइबर वर्ल्ड का इतना important हिस्सा है and साइबर इतना हमारा important एक हिस्सा है. Hello and welcome to Fraud का Full Stop. This is a series that features true cybercrime stories from Telangana. अब जो आपने केस देखा, जो आपने सुना, इसके संदर्भ में कुछ सवाल उठे हैं मेरे मन में. And to answer these questions, we have with us the Cyber Security Director of Telangana, Shikha Goyal ji. Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
How are you, ma'am?
All good.
Ma'am, first of all, a very happy Women's Day to you.
Thanks, same to you and to all the listeners.
मैम अभी जो हम केस सुने हैं मैम रियाज इमेज वाज मॉर्फ्ड उसके इमेजेस हर फेस इज देयर बॉडी किसी और की है तो माय क्वेश्चन इज मैम मतलब अब हम फोटोज ही डालना बंद कर दें इज दैट व्हाट द होल पॉइंट इज
नहीं, ऑफ कोर्स नॉट. फोटो डालना बंद करना या इंटरनेट पे होना या सोशल मीडिया में होना में कोई बुराई नहीं है, बट प्रिकॉशंस, थोड़ा सा कॉशन बरतना इज एक्सट्रीमली एसेंशियल फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस, whoever may be. It's not even gender specific, that anybody, but yes, especially women, let's be careful what we are putting out.
Ma'am, I'm trying to understand the mind of a criminal or a perpetrator. खास तौर पे these type of crimes against women in the cyber world. अक्सर what is the motive behind things like this, ma'am?
Biggest motive usually is to extract money. So money is one big motive. However, in these types of crimes, जैसे ये रिया के साथ हुआ या ऐसे बहुत सारी लड़कियों के साथ होता है, चाहे वो मॉर्फिंग हो इमेज की, चाहे साइबर स्टॉकिंग हो, चाहे सेक्सटॉर्शन हो, इन सब में दूसरा मेनी टाइम्स ये ऐसा भी होता है कि कोई रिवेंज लेना चाह रहा है आपसे, या somebody known to you is maybe addicted to be a sexual predator kind of a thing. So it could be that also. Although money usually plays a very important part when we are looking at cyber crimes.
Okay. Ma'am, when something like this happens, what is the first thing that, I'm because it's Women's Day, ma'am, let's just focus on women. I know a lot of this happens with men also, but what is the first thing that a woman should do if she has found, like some photos that have been leaked or that have been morphed?
So I think the first thing you need to do is immediately take, screenshots, see what is the URL, block from wherever it is coming, and inform us at the Cyber Security Bureau either by dialing 1930 or reporting at cybercrime.gov.in or going to your nearest local police station. Any of it, but please do that immediately.
Ma'am, in one of our previous episodes, you had mentioned golden hour reporting कि कहीं ऐसा कुछ हो जाए आपके संग, within that 1 hour, if you are able to report, then या तो फिर the chances of catching are going to be easier, या तो फिर अगर कुछ recovery वाला मामला है, then that will be high. Is it true in this case as well?
Even more than other cases, because here what is happening is it's affecting your reputation. It is psychologically impacting you when something like this happens. So in such matter, and also if in this particular case, like it was nude pictures, these spread very quickly. So to curb them from spreading even further, it is extremely essential. And जैसे कहते हैं कि internet never forgets, तो अगर जितना ज़्यादा spread हो जाएगा उतना ज़्यादा उनको remove करना, delete करना internet की history से उतना ज़्यादा tough हो जाएगा. So it's very essential that you report even more quicker than you would in the other cases.
Okay. Ma'am, a lot of times, खास तौर पर cases like this, that immediately, लड़कियां सहम जाती हैं, डर जाती हैं, या तो फिर उनको लगता है कि हम अपने आप से ही handle कर ले and all of that. Is there something that you would like to share to encourage women to go out and report more?
See, any crime for that matter, first, like if I talk generally, is that how does deterrence come? If suppose I am a accused person or I am one who is doing all this, if I have no fear of ever being caught, no fear of anybody ever being able to find out, it will keep encouraging me, right?
Yes.
I'll keep doing it and maybe become worse and worse. In fact, that is why we say, especially for women, is that stopping it at the nipping at the bud stage itself.
Yes.
That was one of the very big reasons why we started She Teams.
Yes.
Because we felt that even a small whistle or a stare, if goes unchecked, can sometimes encourage an individual to go to a much bigger extent. So therefore it is very essential कि जब तक आप report नहीं करेंगे तब तक machinery doesn't come into it. Of course, if we don't know and nobody comes to know, what is the deterrence? And So it's not only protecting yourself, it is also protecting other women and girls in the line. I remember, I'm forgetting the name, but a very big author had once written, is that she related her own story about sexual harassment at workplace. And it said that how she realized, because she had not reported it, how the person became more and more encouraged, and how every subsequent girl who came onto that position was harassed in a similar way.
Yeah.
You know, so that is why you have to report to prevent it from spreading.
That one woman taking the courage to actually do something is a game changer for so many others to follow.
And not only against that person, it also encourages other women to report.
Yes.
Because when you see that, okay, she has had the courage to tell, then why not I can tell? Yes. And prevents other people who are planning to do something also कि okay, ऐसा किया तो report हो सकता है, हम पकड़े जा सकते हैं. So that also becomes a deterrent from there. So it has a ripple effect, yes. Not only one to one.
Yes. Ma'am, trying to understand the mind of criminals now, are they more brave, or do they have more courage in the cyber world compared to the real world?
So the cyber world gives you a lot of anonymity. So, and therefore the feeling that you will not be found out. This anonymity is also the reason why we all also at times post things which we would never, or do things on the internet which we would never do in our real life, in the physical world. So that encourages us also, this anonymity. And the same anonymity is what the advantage comes to the the accused, because he also feels कि मैं तो पकड़ा नहीं जाऊंगा, किसी को क्या पता मैं कौन हूँ.
जी.
So that is the reason, and it is not only, and they, there are things which have shown, in research has shown, that on the internet, even normal people are more aggressive in their behavior. And it's a recorded research because of this anonymity. So normally, if you and I are having an argument in the physical world, at some level you will, kind of tone down or stop it. But if you are on the internet, even known people become extremely vicious. And it's a recorded fact. Yeah. It's a recorded fact. I mean, in history, that this is how it is happening.
Ma'am, legally की यदि हम बात करते हैं, what is the recourse available to a victim in a scenario that plays out like this?
They are clear cut. These are offenses. These are crime defined in the law of the land. So different sections of law are available which tackle with all these kind of problems. So one needs to come and report, and the police will then accordingly take action.
Ma'am, I am going to remind myself of 10-15 years back कि मैं कैसी थी. अब तो खैर बड़े तो चौड़ में चलते हैं हम. But there was a time where लड़की है, सहम जाना, थोड़ा सा डर जाना, और इसी के चक्कर में the first thought that comes is घर में मम्मी डैडी क्या सोचेंगे, मम्मी डैडी क्या बोलेंगे. I feel like a lot of times we don't report because we want to kind of address things on our own, ताकि मम्मी डैडी को घर में ना पता चले या फैमिली को पता ना चले. How can families, that's my first question, I'll come to the next, but how can families be a little bit more supportive so the women themselves realize that yes, we are safe and we are supported?
This support should start at the stage when you're bringing up your child itself. When you're bringing up your child, whether it's a son or a daughter, and especially for daughters, the bringing up should be that there is a place for open conversations. And there is also a place where somebody knows that, it is an unconditional love. And that you will not be, even if the child should have this confidence that even if I have done something wrong, the first person I should go and tell is my parents, and you're not going to be judged by that. Yeah. So that judging वाला जो part है, जो automatically हम में कई बारी as parents आ जाता है, वो अगर हम feeling रखेंगे तो बच्चे को कि that वो फिर बड़ा से बड़ा चीज़ भी आपसे share करेगा. जी. Because the child needs to understand that yes, if I have done something wrong, the parents might scold me, or whoever is in my circle of trust, you can have whoever is there, that they might scold me. But that does not mean that they don't love me, and it does not mean that they are going to help me and support me. जी. So that has to be there कि आपको ये भी नहीं है कि बच्चे को ये तो बताना है कि ये आपकी गलती थी. ये तो नहीं है कि गलती की तो आप बोलो कि नहीं आपने गलती नहीं करी. तो ये तो बताना है कि गलती की, बट वो गलती कैसे सुधारनी है या उस गलती में कैसे पेरेंट्स सपोर्ट करेंगे बच्चे को टू टेक एक्शन. So that courage should start from the beginning, and then any time, even in later life, if something happens to the child, that feeling of shame will not be there and should not be there.
Yes.
And many times what happens is कि whenever our children come to us, we always say कि तुमने ही कुछ गलत किया होगा. Somebody says कि वो सामने वाले ने मुझे किया तो अच्छा तुमने ही कुछ गलती की होगी. You know, we start with that conversation.
This is familiar line for me, ma'am.
So the thing is that first to at least listen.
Yes.
And then come to some conclusion. Even before listening, we come to conclusion, and this gradually prevents children to tell us.
Yes.
And you know, girls and women especially need that support.
Yes.
And if the family is standing next to them, I have seen many cases where even when the girl was not, you know, afraid or willing, it is the parents who took the first step and said, no, we are going to come and report and we are going to be standing by you. So it is, that confidence has to come from your near and dear ones. Otherwise, it becomes a very lonely world to tackle things.
I'm so grateful that you shared this, ma'am, because, you know, I mean, right from the beginning, if the child knows that this is my home, this is my safe space, these are my people and they have me, it's going to go a long way. If you have older children and you're thinking, hey, हमारे बच्चे तो बड़े हो गए, अब क्या हम bother करें? Please, even right now, a parent is a parent, or a circle of support is a circle of trust and support right till the end. I think it's so important to let women know that you are held and supported no matter what. And I think that goes a long way in taking away from that shame aspect. And I understand, ma'am, कि ऐसे जो crimes होते हैं, shame is that primary weapon, right, ma'am? If I take away that shame, I'm just speculating here, but what do you have to say about this?
Definitely. See, when these type of crimes occur, they believe that you will not tell anyone.
जी.
You know, because you will feel, no, सब लोग ये बोलेंगे कि तुम्हारी गलती, या तुमने क्यों शेयर किया, या तुमने ऐसे पिक्चर क्यों भेजी. इस पर्टिकुलर केस में तो ऐसा नहीं था, हर images were mocked. But many times it happens also that individuals share some picture with some people whom you trust, and then those come out. And then you know, there's so many girls who are in relationships, and then those go bad. And then those pictures or these are misused.
Yes.
You know, the power with the other person is the secrecy.
Yeah.
You know,
yes.
that is his weapon.
Yes.
The fact that you will keep a secret, the fact you will not feel like telling, the fact you will feel ashamed to tell anybody is his secret weapon.
जी.
अब उसका हथियार उससे लेना है, तो ये shame has to go from you.
जी.
You have to come out and say कि yeah, okay, it might be a mistake, it might not be a mistake.
जी.
But mistakes don't mean that you have to be shameful about it, or you don't have to tell anyone. So that is definitely, so that shame has to shift base.
Yes,
It has to definitely shift.
I'm so grateful you shared that. Shame really must change sides. When you've taken away that power, then I think it's going to go a long way in reducing the number of cases such as these that are happening. Ma'am, in fact, now that we've spoken about the number of cases such as these happening, over the course of a few years, स्पेसिफिकली अगर हम सपोर्ट की बात करें या यू नो फैमिलीज रीचिंग आउट, जैसे कि आप अभी कुछ समय पहले बता रहे थे कि यू नो मैंने देखा है दैट फैमिलीज देमसेल्व्स से कि भले ही लड़की सहमी हो, हम बेशक जाके रिपोर्ट करेंगे. आर यू सीइंग अ राइज इन यू नो अ लॉट ऑफ फैमिलीज कमिंग आउट एंड सेइंग वी विल सपोर्ट?
Definitely. See, one is awareness.
जी.
Awareness now, since it's increasing, so people know that these things happen.
Ji.
Secondly, also the Telangana police has put so many mechanisms in place, whether it is our she teams, whether it's Bharosa Center, and whether our clear-cut policy that in such cases your you know, it will be kept confidential.
Ji.
Your identity will be confidential. It will not come out. We are not going to reveal it. And not only us, you know, even there are Supreme Court judgments, or the law itself, it says that the identity, especially in children, should not come out, but we extend it to all women, or all cases which are personal, even if it is a boy or a man. In such cases, we make sure that the identity of the victim is kept confidential. Because, you know, that is a issue of not being ashamed. Also doesn't mean that we have to go on a rooftop and shout about it to the entire world.
Right.
While we are taking action.
Yes.
So that kind of a thing we ensure, and I think that is one of the biggest reasons that, and the awareness that families and women are not coming out and telling, because they know that yes, it's important. I mean, there's no reason that why you should suffer while the person who was actually done should be enjoying and have no shame.
Yes.
He should be the one who should.
I like how we keep coming back to shame has to change sides, and then we're going to see a world of a difference. Ma'am, you know me well. Now, somebody who knows me well, are there 3 or 4 things that you would advise me in a personal capacity कि देखो डिजिटल वर्ल्ड में हो, ये चीज़ों का ज़रा बी अ लिटिल बिट माइंडफुल.
See, digital world में precautions लेना बहुत important है because you know we like living in the digital space these days. So some basic things definitely are that one, don't get friendly with people whom you don't know in the physical world. You know हमारा होता है कि friend के friend का friend है तो हम भी accept a request.
जी मैम.
और it's बहुत sure है कि जो आपका first friend है उसने भी कभी उस individual को नहीं देखा होगा.
जी.
You know,
जी मैम.
so you just don't know you know whom you are talking to and who is able to see your things. See, when you are on the internet, because you feel that this is a circle of friends, you share a lot of things.
जी.
But then are they actually these friends?
Yeah.
You know, so that is very one important thing which one should keep in mind. Second thing is ki don't share too much. There's no harm in sharing, but be careful of what you are sharing. जैसे हमारे पास ये केस आया where we saw that a girl was being stalked. We all know about online stalking. So somebody was stalking her on the Instagram.
जी.
ठीक है, अभी तो Instagram में stalking हो रहा है. It's one part of the story. One fine day, that person reached her office in the physical world. Now, how did that happen? By a simple photo which she had inadvertently posted of an office party.
Oh gosh.
So where her office got revealed that she's working in XYZ office.
Yeah.
And by seeing that, that individual actually landed up at her office.
Oh gosh.
Now, अब आप देखिए कि अभी होली आने वाली है.
जी.
हमारी सबकी कॉलोनीज में होली पार्टी होगी.
जी.
और हम लोग बड़े अच्छे से फोटो खींचेंगे, सेल्फीज खींचेंगे, पीछे लिखा होगा RWA of dash dash as a holy party.
जी.
So somebody knows where you're staying.
Yes.
How difficult it is to then find out, go to the net and find out कि ये RWA या ये कॉलोनी या ये सोसाइटी कौन सी है या ये ऑफिस कहाँ है. बट ये चीज़ें जब हम लोग पोस्ट कर रहे होते हैं we forget about this or it never comes to our mind.
Yes.
तो these we have to be little careful that इतना आइडेंटिटी नहीं पता होना चाहिए that anybody on the internet can know where you live.
Yes.
Okay, your friends know where you live or where you work or what your morning to evening schedule is one part of the story. But why should everybody in the world know? Because you do not know that the one who's looking at it, what is his mindset?
Yes.
Whether he's a criminal-minded person, whether he's somebody good, you will have no clue about it because you've never met those people in real life. You don't know. So that वो थोड़ा सोचना पड़ता है.
That's actually a really beautiful point you made. In fact, a little while ago, we were talking and you shared something and it resonated so much with me, ma'am. You spoke about boundaries are so important. And boundaries I think that I felt like that's deeply philosophical because in real life also boundaries are so important. But boundaries are really essential in the cyber world as well. And this is not just for women, right?
It is extremely essential. See, the issue is that we trust too much.
Yes.
And we trust too quickly. And this happens with women quite a bit.
Yes, yes.
And once that happens, we just forget that there should be any boundary. And I believe that there should be boundaries in every relationship,
जी.
whichever, in one of your most intimate relationships also.
जी.
But you set your own boundaries.
जी.
Because you know what would you want those to be. Please set your own boundaries, but have your boundaries.
Yes.
Because trusting blindly is not good. It is not something which makes sense. It is not something which will keep you safe in the present world.
Yes.
You know, where there's so much of exposure in terms of your identity, in terms of what we do, in terms of who all have access to information about us. We need to be a little careful on what we are doing and whom we are trusting.
Ma'am, the cybersecurity number to report, I just is 1930 for cases such as these also?
Yeah, so 1930 and also the same cybercrime.gov.in.
And just a quick reminder, the minute things like these happen, immediately reach out. Ma'am, you know, it's before we wrap up, is there one specific message that you would like to share with the people who are viewing or listening to this?
See, what I would like to say is, like, I'll repeat what I said, is that be careful with whom you interact. Be careful of what you post on the internet. Make sure that you don't reveal too much about what you do daily or what your life is all about. Don't trust too much. Don't trust too quickly, and have your boundaries. Be safe on the internet. I would say, please Google or go to ChatGPT and find out what are the privacy settings for your device also for all the different apps which you have or the social media handles, and use them. Be intelligent. There's nothing harm in using the internet.
Yes.
But precautions, you have to be intelligent enough, to keep yourself safe. So go, be informed, and use them.
Yes, there is avenues for all kinds of mischief on the internet, but fortunately there are plenty of avenues to even safeguard ourselves. And in this day and age, which is so information dense, it does not make sense to say कि हमको तो मालूम ही नहीं था. आपके पास सुविधाएं हैं, जानकारी लीजिएगा and protect yourself, right? Shikha ma'am, I'm very grateful, first of all, that you gave us time, and I really hope that this conversation goes far and wide to empower women, to talk about the fact that shame really must change sides, and when you see that happen, I think we'll be in a safer world.
Definitely. So please report on 1930 or cybercrime.gov.in. We are here to take care of you. Have a circle of trust amongst your family and friends, or otherwise we are your friends. We'll keep your identity a secret. Please come to us. We'll make sure that you feel safe, and anything which has happened to you remains a secret, but with strict action against the person who has done that.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
So happy Women's Day to all of you.